So I lost track a little bit of what I was saying. Or not that I lost track, but like so experiences here and there, right? Experiences here and there. Even like I had a lot of mentors too that were more into the Tao. You know what I mean? The way, the Tao, which is like the ancient Chinese, right? And so I guess I was blessed to walk or travel through a few paths. You know what I mean? And I've even doubted God completely, right? And one time I just got shut the fuck up. Like I think I took like 2 hits of acid, and I don't know if you've experienced acid, but in Mexico it's really really potent, or a whole lot stronger, and it was very clear to me that there was no doubt about God, right? About a higher power. Um, there was no doubt. It was very crystal clear after that experience. So we have to doubt, but we can't get stuck in doubt and be stuck in, well, I found the answer, right? We have to keep searching. You always have to keep searching. You doubt, but you search. You doubt, but you keep going and find things for your own, right? On your own. So I know I'm kind of going in a whole lot of different directions, but going back to what I was trying to say, that I came full circle as far as religion is concerned, or as far as morality, or the fear of God, like in that movie Transpotting. Like I've lived all those experiences, walked those paths for years, and I find myself going back to religion, right? To the fear of God. Of course, that was after I completely did away with it, doubted it, tasted a whole bunch of different flavors, right? Like if you want to read a really great book on religion and morality, Friedrich Nietzsche. I read it in Spanish, and in Spanish it's más allá del bien y del mal, right? So I don't know if in English it might translate to beyond good and evil. And that book is really good at completely shattering, I don't know if that's how you say it, obliterating your beliefs, your morality, it just shatters that completely, right? And he makes you doubt everything. But it's a good book. It's a good book. But after all that, after realizing a lot of things on psychedelic experiences, what I've come down is to 2 options, right? Like I'm gonna refer to this video I saw of Alan Watts a few weeks ago, where he's talking about God, and he's saying that an astronaut went outer space. He was telling a story, and he was out there, I don't know if for years or how long, right? But when he came back, they asked him, "Did you see God?" And he said yes, and she was black. And what he's saying is, or what he kind of explained is like God is creating energy or creator energy, and creator energy is feminine, right? And he was saying black because it's like before it's matter or like physical, tangible. I don't know. It's black matter, right? Like the unconscious is dark. Um, Black holes, right? The unknown, and that's, I guess that was like the metaphor for it, right? And he says, and I know this from, like I said, many psychedelic experiences, that God doesn't judge, right? That God is all love. Um, that there is no right or wrong, right? Um, that everything's perfect, right? Like I know this from experience. You know what I mean? And then there's this other angle of it, right? Religion, morality, um, which is like the Father of God, right? And you'll pay for your sins and you'll burn in hell, right? And I'm here, right? I got these two things, right? And I cannot conceive uh, myself uh, really being successful in this one. I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm not saying that you cannot do it. But you're on your own, right? You're on your own. You don't really have like how could I say it? You don't really have like a measuring or somebody to be kind of, whoa, you're fucking drifting off, or oh, you're veering off the path. Like guardrails, you know, when you're going bowling, right? And with this, with religion, with morality, you do have the guardrails. You know, fuck, I'm fucking up. Let me get back on, right? So it's kind of certain that you're gonna hit that strike, or you're gonna hit the pins. Over here, you could miss all the pins. You could take one wrong turn and miss them all, right? And what I mean by that, like I'm not trying to say, oh fuck, you should do this or you should do that. I cannot say that. We all have our own way, our own path, right? It's all different. But from my experience, like if I don't have this right here, I feel like it's like a kind of like a hippie-ish. I don't give a fuck and it's all right and I could do whatever the fuck I want, right? But in reality, that does not lead to a fulfilling life. That does not lead to a purposeful life. Not giving a fuck, doing whatever the fuck you want. Like I'm of course I'm talking like in a like in Spanish we use this word called vale verga, right? That fool don't give a fuck, right? Vale verga, he's a vale verga, right? That's kind of where I'm linking the hippie-ish not caring, right? Because I guess because like I said, I'm trying to compress what I'm thinking. Um, like you're free to do whatever the fuck you want. You're free to do whatever the fuck you want. But like as far as if you want to have a purpose, if you want to have a fulfillment, um, if you want to walk a higher path, you do need the fear of God, right? The fear of I could fuck up, right? I could fuck up and I could make a mistake if I veer off the path. And of course we fuck up, and of course we make mistakes, right? And of course we veer off the path. It's part of life, part of balance, right? Um, but when you have a path like that, as far as religion or morality, right, or the fear of God, you kind of come back to the line that you're walking, right? You drift off, but you come back to it. You come back to it, and like me, I see it. For me, I'm just speaking for myself. I see it like I want to get to a higher place. I want to reach a higher level, and I want to keep growing, keep evolving, and I want to be like these people, right? That I'm starting to surround myself with, or I'm starting to be a part of. I see them as a lot more advanced than I am. Really high vibrational beings, really advanced, right? And I'm like, I want to be like them. I want to be like them. I want to be at their level. So that's kind of where I'm finding myself going. Not only that, but like, of course, I am human, and I still fuck up every day, and I still make mistakes every day, and I fuck up every day, right? I'm human. The people I'm talking about, they fuck up and they make mistakes, right? Um, like what my mentor told me. He said, if you fall 1,000 times, pick yourself up 1,001 times, right? Just keep going, right? Just keep going, keep walking your path, keep doing what you gotta do. And like, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, right? What I'm seeing with my eyes and perceiving and experiencing. People who do not live with a fear of God, like, fuck, as bad as it sounds, like, they don't have the same peace that the people who live with a fear of God do. They don't have it, right? Of course, everybody has their troubles and tribulations and their tests and everything, but I'm just kind of comparing the two sides. The fear of God keeps you more over here, right? There's more peace, there's more faith, there's more everything, because you have the fear of fucking up. You have the fear of letting the universe, your creator, the higher power, the greater spirit down, right? I think there's a lot more benefit to that than not fearing God, or, you know what I mean? It keeps you. And this, I think, kind of, for me, it breeds more, like, comfort, like, it's okay, it's alright, it'll work out, which is, I mean, that goes both ways, but right here I feel like I'm comfortable, and it's comfort zone, right? For me, and I don't like that shit. I wanna be on edge, and I wanna be learning and growing, and right. It's a fucking, like, a complex ass subject to explain, man. But I'm just sharing my experience and my thoughts and what points I'm coming to in my life right now, right? Like in that movie, coming full circle of first going away from all that crap, right? And now seeing the value behind it, right? Seeing the value, and of course I'm choosing, I'm consciously going into this, right? I'm not blindly, oh fuck, you know what I mean? I'm consciously seeing, feeling, living that this is a better way for me to live, elevate, escalate, reach the heights, right? I'm just saying my experience and what I'm seeing right now. And the religion, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Church, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but the intention's always the same, right? As long as that intention's pure and like it doesn't matter what church people are going to or what, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. But I think all those paths keep you with a fear of God, right? The fear of failure, the fear of fucking up, right? And I think it's a good thing, right? In this point in my life, I think it's a good thing. Like I want to go to church. I want to better myself and be a better human being. I want to. I don't want the other side. I mean, I've lived the other side for a long time and I don't want to live like that, right? I do not want to. I like this. I like this. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just fucking tripping, right? But those are my. That's where my full circle is coming right now. And fuck, I don't know if you wanna share thoughts or ideas. I'm not sure, man. I don't even know what the point of this video was, right? I was just expressing experience. So I hope you find your way, and I hope you. What I've heard is that you have to try out at least 5 different either religions or cultures or beliefs to have a better understanding, right? The broader picture. And I think that's right. You can try more and more, right? But to fully go deep on something, it takes time. But you could always learn. You could always learn from other people, from other cultures, from other traditions, from traveling, from every country. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I know it's a delicate subject to speak about. I'm just sharing my experience, right? My experience is not the ultimate truth. It's not nobody else's truth other than mine, right? It's nobody else's truth other than mine. So, fuck, I hope you don't stop learning. I hope you doubt, but clarify your doubts, right? Don't get comfortable with doubt and stay there and say, I'm cool here. I'm gonna chill here. No, you fucking doubt, but you go figure it out, right? Go find out, experience, learn. So, anyways, I think I'll leave it at that because this is quite a long video. I hope everybody has a good day, and and you find peace within your paths, right? Um, and I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, man. So I'll see you guys. You have a good one, and I will see you.